People are pissed at the celebrities who showed up at the Met Gala this year. It happened 2 days ago, and I'm about to tell you why that matters. Go ahead and follow this page. I'm about to break something down. Let's get right into it. My name is Yasmin. The 2026 Met Gala co-chairs were Beyonce, Nicole Kidman, Venus Williams, and Anna Wintour. The event was themed costume art. It was held on May 4th. Now, it also featured Mr. and Mrs. Bezos, that's Lauren and Jeff Bezos, as honorary chairs. Now, the reason, number one, that people are disgusted with the celebrities who showed up is that we are at war. Folks have lost their jobs. There is a lot of economic uncertainty going on in America right now. So is this the time to show such excess? You don't know what I'm talking about? Let me explain. The Met Gala costs roughly $75,000 per ticket, and table seats go for $350,000. This year's event is happening while there have been federal job cuts, and those federal job cuts have displaced tens of thousands of workers, many of them Black and brown government employees who had middle-class stability. The contrast is not subtle. It's a ballroom full of $50,000 outfits, while the people who are supposed to be looking at these photos, looking at their celebrities on the red carpet, are filing for unemployment. So in a word, bad taste. We care about it because when we think of the celebrities that we follow, the celebrities that we support, the celebrities who concert tickets we buy, we want to believe that their values are in alignment with some values that are important to us. The argument today, the Met Gala, is in poor taste. The timing of it right now, with everything going on in America, people shouldn't be going. So that's number one. The second thing, and this is really for Mr. Bezos, aka Jeff Bezos, he's the owner of the Washington Post. The Washington Post has been really something strong in the Black community because it's been important mainstream, covering Black political issues in a Black city and that kind of thing. And the Washington Post has been gutted. And so when we see something that he is hosting that's excessive, that has celebrities, it sets off a red flag or an alarm bell in our heads. The newsroom has been gutted. And so you have some Black journalists and brown journalists who lost their platform, who were working for the Washington Post. This is why we care about this. People who are showing up to a party that is thrown by Jeff Bezos and knowing what has happened to the Washington Post, again, it's not in alignment with our values. The third reason, the Met Gala is one of the most photographed events in the world. And if you don't show up, your silence is making a statement. But if you do show up, what statement are you making? And right now, we really need some strong statements. When we see our celebrities on the red carpet, they show up, they pose, they go home, right? They've donated their visibility to the Met Gala, but to the issues that I previously mentioned about jobs, about economic stability, about people losing their platforms, they have not done anything in support of those issues that largely affect their fan base. I want to show this clip of Jennifer Lewis and what she has to say about this situation. Let's go.
Okay, so I hadn't seen any of it. I had been running around all day. And then my girlfriend called and said, Jennifer, they showed up anyway. I said, but they cut nearly 30,000 jobs and gutted the Washington Post. They showed up anyway, posturing and posing, hoping to be the most. They cut $1 billion in funding for children's nutrition. And there they all were, vying for the next position. We're at war. And so many people are dying. I said to my girlfriend, tell me you're lying.
And you heard it there. And basically what she's saying is that people are posturing and gaining position, and for what? And I saw another quote where Miss Lewis said, how famous do we need to be? And so it's like, if we stand up for nothing, we fall for anything. And this brings me to the fourth point of why people are upset, is that there has been a historical precedent of artists who sat out. When you think about the civil rights movement, you have artists like Stevie Wonder, who created the Happy Birthday song for Martin Luther King, but that was a protest song in order to make the MLK Day a federal holiday, right? Would it have become a federal holiday without Stevie Wonder? Who knows, right? Our country has a long history of our artists and our athletes. Muhammad Ali famously did not go to war, did not go to the Vietnam War. And we have historically had our artists, our athletes, our key figures speaking up for civil rights. You would be fooling yourself if you think that that doesn't matter. Sitting out at a party like the Met Gala, where there's going to be so much coverage, millions of eyeballs, if you sit out, that sends a message. And so for the people who showed up, for the artists that showed up, and particularly for the Black artists who showed up, it felt like it was a little out of place. Now, the number 5 reason, who is the Met Gala even for? The Metropolitan Museum of Art has faced its own criticism around diversity, access, and whose art and culture gets centered. Okay, the gala is a fundraiser for an institution that has historically excluded Black artists from its canon while commodifying Black culture. Black celebrities providing star power to that machine for free, essentially, since they don't get paid to attend, while their communities are under economic and political assault, is worth interrogating out loud. Jay-Z, Beyonce show up. Rihanna shows up. A$AP Rocky shows up. Serena Williams shows up. And there is so much value in their presence. There is so many photographs. There's so much of their images that are going to go out around the world that has value. And yet, what is the Met actually doing for Black artists in terms of supporting and showing Black art? What has the Met done for us lately? All right, y'all, that's one to grow on. Let me know what you think. Please leave it in the comments. And if you listen to podcasts, you can listen to the Yasmin Breakdown on Apple Podcasts and also Spotify. Peace. See you next time.